right. What's good? What's good? We are back with another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Kenny, Phil, and Neil. The gang is all here. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? How's y'all week going?
Let's see. Oh, not all at once. No.
Hey, Neil. No, you look like you got something interesting to say. I definitely want you to go first because it just.
Oh, what's that? Oh.
It sounds like you're about to.
No, I don't really. I mean, all I gotta say is, college football college basketball has officially begun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right.
Had some technical difficulties back there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, stuff is just popping up and everything. Yeah, that was crazy.
We gotta talk to the IT guy.
We gotta talk to our producer. That's just.
I don't know what
We can't have stuff like that happen.
Is that allowed to happen, or
We might get accused of certain things.
Oh my.
we'll talk to our IT guy? Damn.
Well, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling,
Yeah,
Kenny?
we got interns going rogue. We got.
Yeah, interns going rogue. And DM's been going crazy. DM's is
Crazy work.
Crazy work.
We gotta talk to the individual.
Yep, for sure off air. But hey, I'm doing pretty good. Won in fantasy this week in Armchair League. I think I'm top number 3 seed. So hey, a lot better than last year. Just a lot of progress being made. So I'm proud of myself. So good.
Not for long, but
it's
enjoy it now. Enjoy it while you can.
I will.
You sound like a hater.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm all about.
Yeah.
I just say anything negative,
I'm hating.
positivity about me. This is crazy.
Nah, that league has brought me to like a whole nother level of like just because we're just gonna say it, Dylan. Dylan is just completely pissed me off in that league. So
Why is that?
because he feels like he knows everything, and this is literally his first year managing a fantasy football team.
His team's pretty good in that league, isn't it?
See what you did there, but man, for me,
Can't lose with Jalen Hurts. I'm just saying, but hey, it is what it is.
he wants the Philadelphia Eagles on his team. But now for me, it's been a solid week.
Must be nice.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, look, yeah, we alive, we healthy, we breathing, living life. You know, despite the Saints being a very poor team right now, I'm not looking forward to college basketball.
They
College basketball, like
we
like,
thought they were.
I'm not looking forward to college basketball like Neil is, but we still here.
At least going into the season, we knew that their team was going to be trash.
Oh wait, someone here thought they were gonna win 10 games.
Hey, listen, we still got a chance.
I mean, at least you didn't make a bet on it, right?
I'm not giving up. Listen,
Good
Phil,
point, Phil. Good point.
Phil, save it. All right,
Great point, Phil.
save it. That bet is still sitting there. Still has a chance.
Does
On
not
both
have a
ends.
chance.
It does.
Okay.
It does have a chance. Until it's mathematically not possible, it still has a chance.
Okay.
Technically, he's not wrong.
He's not
but
wrong.
Alright.
Kenny.
It's a lot of mathematics.
Yeah, a lot of mathematics. A lot of things can happen.
The March Madness bracket.
What about you, Kenny? How's your week been going?
I can't complain. Tough loss on Sunday. Syracuse basketball won though to open up the year. So
Lehigh?
Who they play?
Lehigh.
Lehigh,
no
okay.
one good, but Lehigh has historically
They beat them
had
before.
made some. Yeah, and Lehigh's made upsets in the tournament previously, so
Yeah.
Dude,
it's not obviously it's no Power 5 school, but it's not a cupcake mid-major school.
It's not like playing Colgate.
No, Colgate's actually better than Lehigh, like not even close.
Wow.
oh wow.
Colgate is one of the most slept-on mid-majors. If you look at their history of the past 3-4 years, like Colgate took Wisconsin to the wire in the tournament last year.
Are they still in the the Patriot League or American
Patriot League,
What-
yep.
Patriot League?
Lehigh's actually in the same league. And Syracuse has Colgate on Tuesday.
Oh shit, well, that'll be a good game. Is it in Colgate?
Nope, it's at SU. SU ain't going to Colgate. You kidding me?
Played volleyball out there once. Very interesting.
I know.
facility.
I've played a couple games.
I
up
did
there.
a halftime show with the Junior Raiders there. Shout out to Bobby Roth.
Nice.
Oh, man. But oh my goodness. Let's start off with the trades, man. the trades and then the players kind of playing in the new roles. Who were some notable guys that you think made an impact after being traded?
I mean,
Christian McCaffrey literally won the game for the 49ers against the Rams.
yeah,
Well, that was that was
we talked about that one already.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I'm talking
to be
about
honest-
like right at the deadline before last week.
to be honest, no one. Like it's
No one?
it was too- it was-
Jeff
it was
Wilson
too
scored a
early.
touchdown, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He looked decent. He looked decent.
he looked good, but I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think anyone made an impact yet.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb looked decent in the Miami debut.
Yeah,
Not too much. Hawkinson is decent as well.
I think you got to give it a couple weeks before anyone
Yeah.
flashes.
I would agree.
Unless you're a CMC type talent, where like doesn't matter, I'm just gonna be a stud because that's what CMC
Yeah, I'm just gonna
does.
get every touchdown possible. My kickoff return.
Right.
I missed a lot of the games on Sunday because I was traveling.
You didn't
But-
miss much. I'm actually done.
Did the Raiders win?
No.
Of course not, because
Yeah,
they
the
suck.
Raiders went.
The Raiders
They were
were
up
up
17-0.
17-0 in the fourth quarter and they lost.
Jeez. Oh man. All right, so let's one game that I did get to watch a little bit on the road was it was good times. We I showed you some love. Got Sauce Gardner on the thumbnail on the thumbnail for you this week. Definitely big one over there. But we'll definitely get to that. All right, man. Dolphins and the Bears.
Shootout.
That was 67 points in that game. It looks like Justin Fields is kind of getting it going.
Can I just say
Claypool did decent too.
it's beautiful to watch Justin Fields find like people are he might be good. Oh, you think? He only played with the worst coach and worst offense last year. Like I don't know, maybe give him more than 10 games to tell me he's a bust. Like it's
Right.
beautiful watching this kid play football this year.
Yeah, he rushed for 180 in the game.
Yep.
Incredible.
He still has only thrown 200 yards once, by the way.
Yeah, but
One time.
But a lot of those guys who rush like that's not. I mean, if I'm rushing for 180, it doesn't matter if I didn't throw for 200.
I'm just saying, he's a quarterback who's only thrown the ball 200 yards one time in this whole season.
Okay,
you scored 4 total
how many-
touchdowns.
How many yards did he pass for last week?
123, 17 for 28.
123, and then plus 180. That's a 300-yard day.
300 yards of total
What's the
offense.
difference between him picking up 300 yards like that versus if Aaron Rodgers throws for 300? Well, there's no difference in my opinion, because Aaron Rodgers isn't rushing.
So if it's not through the air, it doesn't count. I mean, hey, I like his performance. You know, he pretty much bounced like 180, 120. I think that's a pretty good game to me, in my opinion. But plus, I guess the Dolphins, Bradley Chubb's just getting there. Pretty good team in the AFC.
I
A
think
lot of people thought it'd be a
that's what
blowout,
we're
so.
going to see from him. I don't think there's really going to be too many games where he goes and passes for 250 and then rushes for 100 plus. But it's obviously possible, but I think it's going to be more on the running side. But we kind of talked about that with him last week and the week before, is just his capability of running. There's only a handful of guys that can do that to even get close to having 180. So
Yeah,
Shit.
that's crazy to be able to rush for that many yards. Kind of
but
crazy.
on the flip side, what y'all think of?
There's running backs that haven't
Tua's a
gotten
very very good quarterback. Tua's a good quarterback.
Some will say he's not.
Yeah, I know. Tua's a good quarterback.
Why do you think he's a good quarterback then?
Look at the games he's won this
Also,
year.
Tyreek Hill's a
Look
damn
at
good
his
receiver.
Look at his numbers.
God damn.
He's just good.
Tyreek Hill with another 120 plus game.
Right.
He's on
Receiving
he's on
yard leader?
absolute
He's
tear.
gonna break records this year.
Yeah, he's the fastest to 1,000 in through 9 games.
That's kind
And
of
the next closest one is a Cup with 800, I believe, or 700.
The record he broke was Kelvin Johnson's, I believe, through 9 games. Are you talking about in like the whole season?
Yeah, the season right now. Like, what's the
I don't know.
receiving yards?
I think Waddle. Is Waddle?
Was Waddle
or
second?
Stephon Diggs?
Waddle was top 5 last week.
I made the
It
hold
might
on,
be
hold on.
Diggs.
Hold on, because I made the things last week. Hold on. let's
Well, yeah,
see.
but check what it is now.
Yeah.
It might be Diggs.
Yeah. Hey, Hill's one of those talents. If you get
It's
decent
Justin
arm, he
Jefferson.
plays.
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson is at 867, and then Diggs is at
Okay.
857, and then Cup is 813, and then Waddle's 812.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joe Mixon too. Joe Mixon with fucking 5 touchdowns,
Yeah, that
Five
was
TDs, 150
that-
yards, I believe, rushing on the floor.
150 yards and 5 touchdowns. Like, come on.
that was honestly that was definitely a slaughter.
Yeah, they went.
Right.
Panthers went from close game against Atlanta to getting slaughtered by the Bengals. What a turnaround!
Joe Mixon, he had 22 for 153, 4 TDs. He
One
averaged
receiving, right?
He averaged 7 yards per carry, and then he also had 4 catches for 58 yards and a TD.
Damn.
Insane.
Well, I'm just lucky I didn't play against them last week. Oh my god.
And Nick Brzee said he was done. He was trash, and he should be traded or released. So
Receipts.
Does he have him
No,
on his
he-
fantasy team?
no, he just says any running back that's
Yeah.
not Josh Jacobs is trash. We know how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying he's trash, but I do agree that he's not nearly as consistent as he used to be. Like, don't get me, that was a great performance, but you
Yeah.
expect Mixon to go for 200 all-purpose and 5 touchdowns every week.
Yeah, I don't think he's ranked for 100 yet, minus that game,
No, he I don't think he has.
because I have a bet on it. That's why. Damn, Joe Mixon.
But he faced injury over the past couple of years too. It's gonna obviously slow him down. But another guy that I was really high on this year, going to the Jags and the Raiders game is ETN, man. ETN is showed up this season big time for the Jags. Jags ain't doing that well right now, but they sit at 3-6. They've been in some close games. Can't finish late, but he had 28 carries, 109 yards, and 2 TDs. High volume carries, but got it done. What do y'all think the Raiders' issue is?
They just
They
suck.
can't close games.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
They
That's
just stink.
well, isn't like most of the games like one possession or like less than a touchdown? Losses?
Usually.
Yeah,
Well,
they can't
could
close
we
games.
just realize that Josh McDaniels is not a good coach?
Not good.
Like, I don't know why people thought, like, he failed in Denver. He went back to New England and was good again. Everyone just like thought, oh, he's going to be a good coach, even though we all saw that he sucked in Denver. I don't know. I never saw the appeal of him as a head coach, but everyone else loved him. So I thought maybe I was just missing something.
Yeah, it pretty much was just like how he worked the Patriots offense. He said they probably thought that if he do wonders with that with the offense, he probably do wonders with the whole team.
Do
As
we
a
know
whole.
why that
Yeah.
Patriot offense looked good?
Yes.
His quarterback was Tom Brady. Like, I don't understand why anyone couldn't see that.
I don't want to hear that
Hey.
name right now.
Oh, trust.
Speaking of comebacks and Tom Brady, no.
We'll get to that. Nah, I just think the Raiders too, like, is like obviously the coaching, but at some point is it like it's a quarterback league. You gotta need Derek Carr to do more.
Well, this is a fact, but like last year, Derek Carr had them looking good. Like, they weren't a problem last year. Like,
True,
what
true.
changed this year? They actually
Right.
got better
Yeah.
players this year, and then brought in a new coach, and they're worse. So I can't blame that on Derek Carr or the players. I'm blaming it on the coach.
Right, pretty much a playoff team, and you added one of the best receivers
Not
in the
pretty
league,
much. They were a playoff team, and they were a play away
Yeah.
from beating the Bengals.
and then add Devontae Adams, and now you're
And
like, what,
Chandler
they have 2
Jones.
wins. They have 2 wins right now currently.
Yes, they're 2-6 right now. 2-6.
Yikes.
7. Yeah, that's definitely true too, Taj. That's true. The late game could cause issues.
And who was responsible for that? Good old Josh.
Yeah, my thing. I don't know how do these guys that fail, like, get another head coach position? Like Dennis Allen should never coach. It should never be a head coach again. He should be stuck as a DC after this.
I think it's because the GMs are afraid to mess up. Like, if you like, everybody was high in
You
Josh
saying like
McDaniels.
getting the new guy?
Yeah, so at least like if they hire Josh McDaniel, everyone liked him. So if they missed on him, it's like, hey, well, everybody wanted him. I'm not the only one. Well, like if they went on and hired Byron Leftwich, that no one was talking about that much, and then Byron Leftwich fails. Oh, you were an idiot for hiring him in the first place. But I don't know. I guess I'd rather take that chance, being that I know that Josh McDaniel sucks. But maybe I'm just different.
Damned
I
if you
don't know.
do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Type thing. But yeah. Yeah, there's got to be. I feel like there's got to be some type of change. There's just needs new people need opportunities because the same recycled guys. You can look at Matt Nagy.
Well,
Matt Nagy went back to Kansas City.
yeah, but he's not a head coach. I give that's when you fail as a
Yeah,
head coach, they give you. He's not even an offensive coordinator there. He's like an
right.
assistant. So I'll,
Yeah,
I'll give him
Okay.
that. But then you got guys though like Jeff Saturday, whose only experience is coaching a high school football team as a helper, and he's now the interim head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. So
Did he say it was an
there's
interview?
gotta be
Like, what was
some-
my qualifications for this? I think he said.
Yeah, like so we got to have some happy medium here.
He's like, "You're my friend. You're hired. You got it."
Right?
yeah. I
He
would
played
say
for us for
I would
years.
say give Denver some time. Like
For sure on the O line. You got it.
you give them the see you see if there's any light at the end of the tunnel. But like I'm saying, like the guys that already had the opportunity and clearly they failed, and then they get another job and then they fail again. That's what doesn't make sense to me. Another they've been on a 5-game losing streak. They look bad. They lost one of their best receivers in the offseason. The Green Bay Packers.
Everyone's injured then now. Dobbs,
They
Jones.
just
Gary.
lost to the Detroit Lions.
That team stinks.
One of the worst defenses in the league,
What?
statistic wise.
Do you know what the
15,
problem is
15 to 9. Did they even score a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won for two.
Okay. Oh, they went for okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I know because I won
When-
that parlay.
Nice.
When you flirt with
Parlay
retirement,
stats.
like you can't come back
What's up,
from
Rick?
it. Like let's think about historically. Like Big Ben,
Jared
maybe I'll
Goff
retire,
would go.
maybe I won't, and then he comes back and he plays like trash. Aaron Rodgers, maybe I'll retire, maybe I won't. He plays like once you start flirting with it, your mind is already out of it,
Right.
and that's what it looks like. It looks like Aaron Rodgers just mailing it in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Jared
Think-
Goff the GOAT.
I think Aaron Jones walked out in a boot the last game, so we don't know his status. It's very scary. His number one wide receiver and running back might be out next week. So
I know his body got to be
Lazard's
tired.
Jones.
No,
Aaron
you
Jones.
said it's number one wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah. He kind of
No, but
is.
Lazard is definitely his number one receiver.
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
he trusts him.
And then you got Romeo Dobbs. He got hurt.
Yeah.
He's sort of coming on as a factor a little bit, but now he's got carted off. There's a bunch of injuries this past week
Gary
too.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries that happen to a lot of teams. But now I think the Packers, man. I think losing Devontae Adams, losing that that connection was definitely huge. You can see the offense continues to struggle.
They also have a really, really bad offensive line this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bakhtiari's been hurt as well.
Yeah, Bakhtiari's been hurt for 2 years straight. I mean, they just don't. Aaron Rodgers has no time to pass the ball. I mean, you're seeing offensive line struggles across the league at a premium this year, and it's affecting the play of almost every team that's struggling right now. So that's what I chalk it up to.
Sounds like you personally you've seen it this season.
Speaking from experience.
Also, and when you look at the teams with the offensive lines that are struggling, it's with these older quarterbacks that can't move as much anymore. I mean, like the Bucks' offensive line has struggled. Tom Brady can't move. The Green Bay's line is struggling. Rodgers can't move like he used to. Stafford's not a mobile guy. Matt Ryan's not a mobile guy. Like these are the lines that are struggling, and so it's a mix of both. Like the line is struggling and your quarterback can't move. It's a terrible combination.
Terrible combination.
It's retire
And,
time.
Like, at
I mean,
least-
it's the other, and the other side of
Yeah.
it to me look is they can't move the ball like they can't run the ball because you not only have a bad offensive line, but you have a bad offensive line that can't run the ball. So now you got guys pinning their ears back to come after you on every down because they know you're going to pass the ball because you can't fucking run the ball.
Yeah.
So now you got a
you
non-mobile guy.
You gotta throw for 45 times.
Yeah.
A non-mobile
guy who's
with guys
basically
running 4.5 coming off the edge.
who's basically out like in the field with snipers shooting at him, and he's got to try to duck out.
Weave. Oh man.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can
dodge
dodge
a
a ball.
Oh man, that movie's a classic, man. That movie is super classic.
I think the Packers might need to pack it up. I think with all this, the season might be over at this point. The Bears might fuck around and get more wins than them, to be honest. Maybe.
I mean, for as bad as the NFC is, yeah, like they're going to be out of it. Like the Falcons are 4-5, the Bucks are 4-5.
Right.
The Bears have more wins than them. The Lions now hold a tiebreaker over them. You got 3 competitive teams in the NFC East. The Commanders beat the Packers, so they have the tiebreaker over them. Like it's over.
Yeah, the Vikings would have like a 4 or 5 game lead in first, so
They're 7-1. They're not
What's
winning
good?
the
What's
division.
good, JoJo? What's good, man?
Yeah, it's locked up.
They have to hope for a wild card spot, and 2 of them are going to NFC East teams. So it's going to come down to like the Falcons and Buccaneers battling it out. Some team from the NFC West, because you have the Seahawks are going to probably win the division. Crazy to say out loud. Then you got the Niners. I mean, the Rams aren't dead yet.
They're fucking dead.
Right, but record-wise, they're not dead yet.
Mathematically, they aren't eliminated.
Right.
Mathematically,
They're only
you
one
know
game
what
out of the playoff spot.
The Zach Galifianakis, just numbers around everywhere.
That
You
team
feel
is
me?
But
about
it's
as
not-
dead as any
it's not
team
in the
this
hunt.
league.
In the hunt.
There isn't a team besides maybe the Packers that are about as dead as that team.
Rell's tired
Dead.
of the. He's tired. He's
They're
tired of
dead.
the Rams too.
They're dead.
He's texted in the group after
He
the
said,
game.
1, 2,
He's
3,
he's
Cabo.
like, I can't take this anymore.
No, I can't take it anymore. I literally can't take it anymore.
All right, so let's go right to it then. Let's go to it. Rams and Bucks. Gosh, this was an ugly game. Really, really ugly, but a beautiful ending with Tom Brady doing something
Beautiful.
incredible once again.
Who the fuck?
You liked watching that?
Why the fuck would you want to watch that?
I said the ending.
Right.
Any of part
You
of that?
you like
The
like
comeback?
watching Tom
The-
Brady?
The comeback.
You like watching a division opponent win games?
Wait,
You like
hold
that?
on. Calm down. First off,
You like that? No.
he said, "What? Who the fuck?" He said, "Who the fuck loses to the Bucks?" Y'all did. We did too.
That team.
That's how it
Let me
goes.
tell you
4
what.
teams,
The
yeah.
Buccaneers
You know how that
are
should go.
so fucking bad. They are so fucking bad that I can't even believe still right now that the Rams lost to that team. Like that, they are so fucking bad. I mean,
You got Scotty
the
Miller
Rams
jumping to catch balls at
the
his
Rams
chest.
didn't. The Rams defense didn't let up a touchdown the whole game until the end game. The end of the game.
Fun
And they
fact,
still
Rick-
lost.
Bro, fun
Yo,
fact.
bro,
Makes no
you
sense.
gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
He's undefeated after the divorce. I'm just saying. 1-0 after divorcing. So heads up. He might
Wait,
be on a
that's
tear now.
wait, that's a thing.
That's. Hey,
Well,
I mean, they
they divorced and he won the game, so yeah.
Oh, like it happened. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't really
was
paying
official,
attention
yeah.
to what was going on.
Hey,
Yeah.
demon time. No.
The Rams suck. That's it. The Rams fucking suck. They have no offensive line. The play calling this year is abysmal. For some reason, you've got Darrell Henderson who rushes for 40 yards on 3 carries, and then you get onto the 5-yard line and stop running the ball. I don't understand.
Yo, chill, bro. Yo, listen, don't put that energy on this podcast, bro.
So I need another ring.
Green-
Screenshotted.
He said, I'll
Bad
get rid of my
juju.
ring for another ring. It's a trade.
Bad juju, bro.
Balance.
Oh my goodness.
Like everything should be.
No, but everybody in America should know that the loss is Neil's fault because he put in our group chat, I'll give up all my winnings today if it means the Rams hold on and win this game. And we all know Neil was not giving that money back.
Yeah, you
I
you
would've-
definitely not the Lord's work.
The fuck I wouldn't have. I fucking would have.
The gambling gods got him.
I would have done it too. Fuck out of
If it
here.
wasn't for you meddling Buccaneers.
Watch this.
Fucking bullshit, man. It fucking sucks. I'm so sick of it.
Wait, what? All right, so for the Rams, what move the what's
No move. It's
Oh,
done.
no.
It's
And-
done.
I'm saying for if you're in the offseason right now, what's the first thing you would do as a GM?
It's signed Lamar Odom.
Who was on what?
Who wants on crack?
His first move as a GM was to sign Lamar Odom.
Nah, seriously though, what would you do?
There is nothing. You can't do
You
anything.
need offensive line.
Yeah,
Draft somebody.
We have
Oh.
no draft picks in the
He
first
said
round.
draft somebody.
Well, we have second and third rounders, which is basically. I mean, I
This
guess
is where-
you can get
but
lucky.
this is where not having your picks kills you. Because, yes, if you pick towards the end of the first round, say, oh, what am I getting? But that's where good teams get their offensive linemen, is in the end of the first round of drafts.
Yes. So now.
So
we're
this is
kinda-
where you're in
yeah,
a
we're just
catch-22.
We're kind of fucked. I mean, we'll see if we can make moves in the offseason. I don't know. We have no offensive line. We need an offensive line, and we need a. This is what we need. We need offensive line. We need an edge rusher because we have the least amount of pressures in the league this year. We have the best pass win rate, thanks to Aaron Donald. But other than that, we have no pressures. So we need an edge rusher. We need offensive linemen, And for fucking God's sake, we need another wide receiver because Allen Robinson stinks. I cannot even believe what I'm watching this year with this man.
Nah, he
literally cannot get open.
He looks like
he has no separation.
He really looks like looks like somebody stole his ability.
The only thing
Space Jam,
like Space Jam.
Bro,
that's really what he looks like, bro.
The only thing I can think of is he's not like a quick first move guy, right? So like Cooper Kupp he'll kill you right off the
I feel like he's a possession guy.
Right? So what's happening, I think, is Stafford doesn't have enough time to go through his reads. So it makes it look bad that Allen Robinson is never getting the ball. But in reality, I just don't think Allen Robinson is the type of wide receiver who thrives in that type of offense. Where if it was last year, it would have been perfect, right? Stafford has all day to throw the ball. Stafford got sacked 20 times last year, the whole season. He's already been sacked 30 times this year. So
Yeah.
So now you got Allen Robinson out there. You know, he's more of a. I wouldn't even say like he's not like a first cut kind of guy, right? He'll beat you on a double move or something like that. But he doesn't have time to get open. He's got no time to get open because Stafford's either hitting Kupp because he has to or he's sacked. So it makes it look worse than it is, I think. But I also think that Allen Robinson does look very bad this year. He looks terrible. I mean, he's made some great catches. He makes some great catches, but other than that, I just can't see him. He just doesn't get open. I don't know.
Yeah, that logic holds up too because if you look at last year in Chicago, he wasn't good and Justin Fields had no time. So I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The season's over. That's all I know. The season is fucking over. I'm just happy. I'm just happy we don't have to play the fucking 49ers again. But here's the thing: if we get into the playoffs, we will have to play the 49ers again. And
unless someone else does the dirty work for you.
Yeah, which I don't think is gonna happen because if we get in, it'll be a wild card spot. So.
Yeah, but that doesn't guarantee that. But
it all depends on the coin toss too.
You and the Niners are both not getting in the playoffs because the Seahawks are going to also get in the playoffs.
You think 49ers might get a wild card?
You think this Geno Smith magic is going to last all season?
I think they just built enough of a lead right now where it's going to be tough to catch them.
Kenneth Walker could hold as well.
They just beat the Cardinals 31-21.
They still have to play the Rams twice.
Yeah, but you just spent 20 minutes telling me how bad the Rams are. So,
well, but the only thing is though,
Kenneth Walker field day.
The only thing is, the Rams are bad this year, but the only thing is, we smoked the Seahawks and we smoked the Cardinals every time we play them.
But you ain't played them with Geno yet.
No, I agree, but
don't write him off.
We also played we played the Cardinals this year earlier with the shit team that we have, and we put up
but the
most
Cardinals
points of the
stink
season.
too.
I'm not saying they're good, but I'm just saying that we put up the most points of the season against the Cardinals, and they didn't even cross midfield. So there's something about playing.
Seattle.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Bobby Wagner said he can't wait to play against Seattle. So
that's cool. Bobby Wagner blocks. He plays offensive line. He catches passes.
You had to deal with Kenneth. You had to deal with Kenneth Walker.
I'm not worried about our rush defense is so good.
Walker
our defense is so good. I don't understand.
Yeah,
we let up one touchdown and lost the game. 2 weeks in a row, one touchdown, you lose the game. How the fuck is that possible? Any other team in the league, I want to see that happen. The Rams had -3 yards in the fourth quarter. Full quarter. They had full quarter of offense, and they didn't get – no, I'm sorry. They had 5 yards, a full quarter of offense in 5 yards. How the fuck – I've never seen a team in my life struggle more to get 2 or 3 yards on a run play, right? 3rd and 3, they're not getting it. They're not getting the 3 yards. They are not getting the 3 yards on 3rd and 3. They have to throw the ball. It's insane. I've never seen a team this bad in my life. I've never seen an offensive line this bad. This guy, Bobby Evans, I got to look up his PFF rank from last week because it was so bad. There's no way it was over 20. There's no way. Bobby Evans PFF rank. What was last week?
Oh, man.
Week 9.
Rams winning, nil. And then Rams 49ers nil is you in that mode right now. You in I'm playing against the 49ers this week mode with the Rams every week.
He's fighting for his life. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm fighting for my life.
Y'all killing me.
You're killing me with this shit, man. Yeah, we gotta chill. Guidelines. All right, man. Let's go. While you look that up, we're gonna move on to the next game. Yeah. Washington. Now let's talk about the Jets and Bills, man.
Please, let's do it.
First play of the game.
Jets and
Because I just
Bills.
want to point out. Wait, let me just state something here.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All off season,
Shoot.
all I heard from everybody in America, analysts, fans, people who don't even watch football, the Buffalo Bills are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to win this division, running away with it. This is not even going to be. Are you kidding me? They're the best team ever. No one's going to stop them. Well, the Bills are sitting at 6-2. The Jets are at 6-3. The Dolphins are 6-3. And the Bills are 0-2 in division games. Because have they played the Pats yet?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. So they're 0-2.
The Patriots are 5-4 also. So yeah.
Yes, but they're 0-2 in division games, and they're only half a game up on the Jets and the Dolphins, who now own the tiebreaker over them. And
33, by the way. Sorry, the 33.
Unless I'm missing something here.
What's up, Todd? Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins, the only games they looked bad, Teddy Bridgewater played quarterback. So unless I'm missing something, I don't know. I don't think it's this. Let's run away with the division, Buffalo Bills, and now we don't know if Josh Allen's elbow is ever going to heal in time. But again,
UCL
the Bills are the best team in the NFL, and I can't say anything or question them, or else I'm a hater. Or I don't know football.
You're wrong.
So let me just stop there.
30, a 33 PFF rank, by the way, and he started the whole game.
That's tough.
Yeah. We're looking like the NFC East out there. Everyone above 500 or close to it, and then it's like 1 or 2 games behind.
You know what? I'm gonna say it too. I hope
What's
the
up?
Bills lose every other fucking game the rest of the year. I fucking hope. I hope that Josh Allen's done for the season. I hope.
God damn.
I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. Fuck you.
What did he do to you?
Wait, hold on. I just traded for him in
don't
fantasy.
care.
I need him to come back. All right,
care.
that's
I
what
hope
I
he's done for the
need.
year.
I need him to come back.
You don't wish that
I'm gonna say it.
Go off.
I'm glad that you broke your elbow.
Oh man.
I know.
Man.
Neil, I got it.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's nasty.
He needs
work,
to
man.
go.
That's nasty work. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna lie to you.
I know the video you're talking about. I got you.
But yeah, listen, the Jets found a way. And Josh Allen, he played terrible in that game. I believe he had 3 turnovers in the game.
No, they
and
weren't his fault. No, seriously, they weren't his fault, dude.
He threw he didn't throw any touchdowns.
One of the worst picks I've ever seen a quarterback throw in that game.
He went 18. He went 18 for 34, 205 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But he
carried the ball 9 times for 86 yards and 2
running back rushing.
He ultimately sealed the game for them with that terrible fucking interception. Honestly, one of the worst I've seen this year and probably over the last couple of years. That was
Wait, did y'all see the first possession of the game? The first
was
drive
so
for the
bad.
Bills?
The first what?
The first drive for the Bills?
No,
I think the first play of the game, basically Diggs burned Gardner for like a 40-yard catch. 2 plays later, pick in the red zone. Yeah. Just.
But you can't talk about that because anytime you say anything to highlight anything bad, you're a hater. So stop. I don't know why we talk about these games anymore.
Actually. Right. Hey.
I love this.
I'll have to talk to.
No, I'm just so tired of not
This is
being
good.
able to say bad things about teams. Like I just don't get it. Like
I'll say bad things about
not
teams.
even bad things. Like I mean, it's true.
Listen,
It's
worse.
God's honest truth. They're sitting at 6-2. The Jets and Dolphins are on their tail at 6-3, and they
And
both
Patriots.
beat them. So, but because those
I get
teams
your
both
point, though.
beat them, like I'm just supposed to not acknowledge that the Bills might not win the division. Like everyone said they were going to run away with it.
Hello. Since day
Yeah.
one. Since day
Right.
one. I had Sean on this podcast and I told him, all I'm saying, watch out for the Dolphins because they could win that division.
And you gotta watch out for the Jets too. No one
I
expected the
never
Jets
said
to be this good. Yeah.
I said the Jets were gonna be okay. I said the Jets were being okay, and I
No
said
expect-
also
yeah.
watch out for the the Patriots might do something, which they stink, but
All right.
They're above 500.
If the Dolphins have Tua all year, if he wasn't hurt for those 2 weeks, I mean, we could be looking at the Dolphins being in first place right now. Like that's just not getting brought up.
Kenny, you can't listen. When the Dolphins go to Buffalo, all right, and they got to play in normal weather, and it's not 110 degrees on their sideline. You'll see how it's supposed to be done. All right, that's how you know.
Don't forget the heaters because that's not fair. That's not fair. Don't forget
Kenny,
the
you gotta-
heaters.
You really got to okay. Though that Heat,
Yeah, y'all.
Laura's getting
I
roped
just-
into it now. Laura said,
I
it's my
just
turn.
know. I'm just all I know is I feel like I vividly remember a lot of us saying the Dolphins were a team to watch out for, and plenty of people, like even in the world, were no, this is the Bills' Super Bowl to lose this year. Like, and the fact that
that's
anybody
what I said. I couldn't believe it. I literally said, I was like,
and the thing
so
is, it
let's
wasn't
just
saying
end
they're
the
not
season.
good. Right, like I'm not saying they're not good and they can't get there, but
Right.
like to just act like let's just crown them and not play the season, because
well,
that's what was told in the beginning
So
of the year.
here's
Like,
what
there's
we're
no need
starting
to play
to.
the season.
Here's what we're starting to see now, which is what I said at the beginning of the year. The roster itself, when you look at the roster on paper, it's not that good. Okay.
I mean,
You have
again, I'm not
You have
going
a
that
suspect. You have a suspect offensive line. Besides Von Miller, Stephon Diggs, and Josh Allen. Right now, if you look at the roster right now, they lost. They don't. Did they lose White? Tre'Davious White back?
Tre'Davious White's coming back. They still
He's
have
not
Jordan
back yet.
Poyer.
So look at that. He's
Well,
not back yet.
no,
They
I think he's
lost
coming back
Hyde.
this week,
Is
though.
Micah Hyde's done?
They lost Hyde or Poyer. They still have one of them, though.
Hide is done.
Hyde's done, and Poyer's
Poyer, yeah, he's
Poyer's
got
got
a
the lung,
have
right?
Poyer.
Yeah, his lung is messed up.
So
Though.
a very top heavy roster that is once the injuries set in, can't perform. You're also looking at a team who has never been able to run the football besides Josh Allen. You just can't win games like that. And now you're looking at Stephon Diggs. Okay, teams are starting to realize.
You can't do everything. Yeah.
Teams are starting to realize. Okay, let's start to triple or double Stephon Diggs. Isaiah McKenzie and Gabe Davis. Like, that's what I said at the beginning of the year. I said these wide receivers. What have they done?
That's
Gabe
true,
Davis had
Taj. No one
a very
expected.
good end of the season last year. Okay, what the fuck has he done?
He's also
since?
been good at like every third game so far.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bills right
Consistency is-
now are basically middle of the pack in rushing. They're 124 a game.
I'll tell you.
80 of that's Josh Allen.
And how much is that? Josh Allen, yeah. But still, I mean, that's okay though. I mean, if running the ball. I mean, if you can run the ball with Josh Allen, it's still running rush
Right,
yards,
still
I
works.
guess.
Right, exactly.
So it still works out. But I mean, statistically speaking, and football wise, you don't want to have your quarterback be your leading rusher, unless it's Lamar Jackson, I guess. But other than that,
You still don't want
I
him
still
to be
don't
a
want.
leading
Yeah, you
rusher
still
either.
me as a GM. I don't want that. I don't want my quarterback to be my leading rusher.
Like,
but-
it's a perk that your quarterback can run, but it shouldn't be like, if we're going to run the ball, it has to be with my quarterback.
Right. I don't know.
The division race is gonna be so competitive coming down the stretch here.
No, that's a
Back
fact.
half.
Like, it wasn't supposed to be that competitive, but again, the Dolphins were supposed to be good. It's like the Jets are the outlier here, but again, I'm still confused on why people
I
just
think the
counted
Bills
out
are
Dolphins.
way worse than what we thought. Honestly, I don't
I don't
think
even
the
know,
Bills,
but I don't even think they're
I'm
worse.
not-
They're
yeah, I'm
6
not
and
gonna say
2.
that.
They're still good. It's just like people.
And you gotta think about it too. Is that the
were
pieces
saying they were going to be like undefeated. That was the problem.
the pieces they do have, they've been together, so that goes a long way too. You gotta take that into account. It's not like it's a whole bunch of new pieces that are low level.
Yeah, and like, let's be real, they're 6 and 2, so they're still a good team. It's just now it's like you got to act like the sky is falling because of all the hype that everyone put around them that they're not supposed to lose these games. We're gonna roll over everybody. Like, so when they lose a game, yeah, it becomes a big deal because you've hyped the team up so much that I'm supposed to believe that they're not going to lose football games.
Yeah.
So when you lose a game and you look terrible while losing the game, because you looked terrible in your 2 losses. You
That's
looked
what
bad
that's
against
what I
Miami
think-
and you looked bad against New York.
Yeah, I think that's really what I meant was that they just have when they do lose, they look terrible. So
Yes,
they-
because
I think-
in their 6 wins, they look like the best team in football. I'm not
Right.
going to take that away from
Well,
them.
not
But in their 2
the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game, they didn't look like the best team. in
Okay,
football against
you're
the
right.
Chiefs.
But
yeah.
but you can
But
make
that's
the
the
argument
Chiefs.
they're the
But
best team in
that's-
football.
yeah, it's the
Right.
Chiefs, yeah.
You can make the argument they're the best team in football based on their 6 wins. But those 2 losses are not good losses because they lost to the Dolphins when the Dolphins were barely on the field, and then Josh Allen made horrendous mistakes against the Jets.
Right. And in the playoffs, anything can happen in the playoffs. Any game, you could lose at any given moment. All it takes is a couple bad plays here and there in the playoffs. Done.
That's a fact. Man. But I think it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be interesting.
I also just to
when
answer
it comes
Todd,
down to
Todd
it.
just what he's saying about their Bills run defense. I don't think the Bills run defense. I don't know if because they lost. Did they lose their big guy in the middle there?
Who? Ed Oliver?
Ed
Oliver?
Oliver?
Is he hurt? I thought
Something
he got hurt.
happened with him.
Yeah, he got hurt. I thought, right?
Oh wait,
He
Taj.
get hurt at some point. I'm pretty positive.
Taj.
don't know
Oh,
I don't know if he's still hurt or not, but besides him, I don't really know how much of a run stuffing defense the Bills are supposed to have. Pass defense wise, I think they're probably one of the best in the league, especially with Von Miller looking like a man on a fucking.
Man's
mission
going
this
crazy.
year. He looks insane this year. Honestly, insane. That fucking $200 million really fucking invigorated him or something.
he got the LeBron workout plan.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm
He
not
was
saying
dying
Ed Oliver
everything.
didn't play, but I was saying I thought he got hurt at some point this year.
I thought he did too.
Oh,
He did at some point. He hurt his ankle. But I mean, he's not. It wasn't like an injury that kept him out
Also,
for a while. I guess. But it looks like
you guys see
he
that
missed a couple
Jets coin
practices.
toss guy?
Who?
What?
You guys see that Jets coin toss thing that's going viral right now?
Oh
No.
yeah, you shared it with us. The guy predicted
Yeah,
the season
for the
off
guy
a
who
coin
was
yeah,
toss.
a
yeah,
coin.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's got the
Oh.
Jets. He's got the Jets beating the Bills twice.
He's got
That
the
happens?
Jets going 11-6 and losing the
AFC Championship. If that is correct, oof.
That'd be crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
might need to play
Ed
some
Oliver
futures right
missed
now.
a game against the Ravens, and then he was hobbled before Week 5. So he percent, I would say. I think it's safe to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't really know. Like I said, I don't feel like the Bills' run defense is their strong suit. I definitely think it'll be their pass defense, especially with the guys they have coming off the edge. And their cornerbacks, well, I guess with White and their safeties are being hurt too. So I guess they're, man.
Yeah, they're
I don't
playing with a
know.
lot of young
They're
guys
playing
right
with
now.
a lot of young
So that's
guys
why
right
I'm gonna
now.
get like, they're not playing with their top flight team, but I don't know. I was told that they were supposed to be Super Bowl champions, so I look at it like you should be able to win. But what do I know?
It is a long season for sure.
It's a long season.
It's a long season.
I think.
No,
I think
and they still
I think
could get
they'll end
there,
up-
but-
yeah, I think
Yeah.
they'll end up being fine, obviously, but I do think they need to,
But
keep
it
their
needs to
eyes
be
behind
addressed
them.
right now. That
Yeah,
right,
it's a
that
prediction. The
division's not locked
predictions
up.
aren't matching the energy of the team
Right.
of how they're supposed to be going about the season. They obviously got
Right,
some big
'cause-
wins, but
Right, because
tell you
them
what-
sitting at 6-2, the way that it was talked about, the second place team in that division should be like 3-6, not 6-3. Like that's how everyone talked like it was the Bills' division to lose. So the fact that they're 6-2 and the teams right behind them are 6-3 just tells you that maybe we were wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd definitely say,
yo, Kenny, when you get a chance, put the games we got for the pick'ems in the private chat for me
Yes, sir.
when you get a chance. Appreciate it. What were you about to say now? My fault.
I don't remember now. Fuck.
You don't have to play the 49ers anymore.
That's for damn sure. Trust me, I'm not gonna forget
So we
that.
got that over. Play them twice in 8 weeks every
Yeah,
season.
on the Jets side of the things, because the Jets did play that game. Sauce Gardner looked pretty good. Interception, 3
Sauce
tackles.
Gardner looks like the best cornerback in the league.
He's locking up defensive rookie of the year.
Clamps.
It's just
Locked
Like-
down.
Absolute clamps.
Locked down.
was they top 10 corny looking like?
It's
Some say
really-
top 5.
It's
Right now.
wild. It's wild to have that type of frame and be able to move like that. It's wild.
He's a former receiver, isn't he?
But you also look at that.
I don't think Kenny is he. No, I think the whole time he was at Cincy, he played.
Not in college.
He played corner.
Yeah, he played.
You're
CPL
thinking of the
college.
Seahawks guy, Wooten or whatever his name was. He's a former wide
Tariq
receiver.
Woolen.
Oh, I thought he
Tariq
could.
Woolen.
Are you sure? Oh, I thought he converted from wide receiver to cornerback in college for some reason.
Not Sauce. Sauce has been the whole time. They were doing the thing where how he got to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Complaining
thought I saw
and
one of
all
his live streams or something.
No. But yeah, they're the Jets, man. They're playing good football, man. Like it goes like we were saying. It starts with the head coach. You can even if
Robert Sala's doing a good job.
if Robert Saleh's on the Raiders, maybe the Raiders winning those close games. You feel me? Michael
Right.
Carter's going. You got to see James Robinson. He got into the end zone, which was good for him.
I
Quentin
think-
Williams and Sauce Gardner's
I
been playing
remember what I was
amazing.
going to say now. At the trade deadline,
Mm-hmm.
if you're the Bills at the trade deadline, what did they trade for? A running back.
Naeem Hines. He
Naeem,
didn't.
yeah.
He did. He barely touched the field.
So I'm looking at that now. You see what you need, right? Like you should see your weaknesses right now. I mean, you're injury ridden at certain positions at the trade deadline. You trade for a running back.
Right, but in reality, who were they going to get? Like, what you wanted them to, like, who were they? What safety were they getting? What corner were they getting? Like,
I mean, you got to test the waters and see what's out there.
Well,
Shit.
Abrams is out there, but he's just a crash
the
dummy as a
Packers
safety.
picked him up.
Yeah.
Oh, they picked him up.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. What's good,
But
Justin?
I mean,
What's good,
we
man?
don't know that they didn't put feelers out there either, though, Neil. So I'm not going to blame them for that. Like, and it's
Right.
because we didn't know of anybody that was in the block that I could say, oh, you should have went and got them.
Shit, fucking go get Taylor Rapp from the Rams. You fucking
You need a draft pick?
no. Give us.
Here,
I'll take a bag of chips.
PC, bro.
Literally
PC.
give us a bag of chips for him, and I take it. A Lay's potato chip bag.
He said 2K storyline. I'll trade you for a washer machine.
That's literally.
Yeah, Hines is gonna be in there more. I like him as a running back. I said it last week.
How do you
I've
feel
had him.
5 running backs on a roster?
6.
They have
6.
Who them?
Josh Allen.
They got right now. Right now, it's what is it?
Cook,
Hines,
Hines.
and then Singletary.
I'm
And
surprised.
Moss.
I'm surprised they didn't do.
Moss got sent.
Oh, they took Moss out.
Yeah, packed
Kicked
out.
him
No,
out of
he
here?
got sent to the was it Denver
Broncos.
or
Oh,
Denver?
he
I
got
think.
traded?
Colts.
Yeah,
no,
he
Colts.
got-
He got Colts. It was Colts.
Who?
Zach Moss.
Zach Moss.
Yeah,
He
Zach
got traded.
Moss got traded to the Colts in the Hines trade.
In the Hines deal? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't say
so-
the Lamar running back joke to Josh Allen. Very interesting.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. I heard a lot of Jets fans tell me that this was their year. And I said, you're a Jets fan.
We hear that every year. So
Bro, we were
technically-
Taz is in the chat, bro. When we were working out in the summer, there was one of the workouts, and I was talking about the podcast and stuff. And I was like, yo, I gotta get ready to do the podcast. He was like, Jets this year, watch the Jets. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, there ain't no way. Like they got pieces. They did really good in
Can I
the
say
draft.
something?
What's up?
What fan doesn't think it's their year though? Like, I'm not taking nothing away from him.
But
Oh,
no,
yeah,
anybody else.
no.
But, like,
But
Yeah.
Jets fans.
I'm just giving you a
That's-
testimony
Jets fans
Oh,
think
how
every
many
year
of
is
somebody.
the point.
I don't
Texans
think it's been a minute
in
since I've heard Jets fans say it's our year.
I was about to say in person though, I can get on the social, but someone saying that to me in face to face saying the Jets, this is our year. You don't really hear
Yeah, I know
that.
different Jets fans, but I hear it every year from everybody with every team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence, you know how much I hear from John every year? Come on. Ugh.
I honestly, to be honest,
They did really well,
I know
man.
quite a
I mean,
few-
I heard
know-
Lawrence in person tell me it was the Saints' year.
No, that's different. I'm talking about.
Come
Why is
on,
it different?
yeah.
Why is it different?
Oh
No, I'm talking about
man,
Jets
here we
fans.
go.
I would not expect it from Jets
all
fans, that's
reasons, all roads lead back to disrespect.
Well, because
I love
Lawrence,
it.
we tried to tell you and you just didn't.
Bro,
You know.
I'm not trying to hear. it.
Wait, and
All
now
right.
I've had enough.
I'm not.
he
Enough's
sneakily
enough.
slid in there earlier about how bad of a coach Dennis Allen is. Like, that's not what we said was going to be the issue. But he
Listen.
sneakily tried to throw that in there earlier, like no one was listening.
Got to see it through, my boy. It is what it is, and he's obviously not it. Can't admit. Can't. Listen. I've never been against admitting that I'm wrong.
It's
You
almost
feel
like
me?
we knew he wasn't it because we've seen him not be it before, and we were told that it didn't matter because Carmichael's still there. Carmichael been there. That's all that mattered. Carmichael there.
Tosh, how's the game against New England? Just a heads up. I know you weren't here for the response for the week after. Just was curious.
He wasn't in here though. I thought he
Not
was.
the week,
I,
not the week
thought he was.
after.
I just don't think we talked about it.
Oh yeah, no one talked about the Patriots anymore.
Why would we?
Sad. Yeah, good
above
point.
above 500, right? 5-4.
Yep.
There you go. Congrats.
Hey, one of
Must
us got to
be-
be above 500 here.
It must be
And
And
nice.
in last position in your division.
Hey, that's fine. We'll
Must be
take that.
nice.
Close to a wild card though, so yeah. Bright side.
Oh man. But he's
Jokic got 20 points, by the way.
any other
22 he is right now.
any other topics y'all got on your mind for the this past
mid-
week for
isn't
week
it-
9?
Is it mid-season?
Yeah, just about. We'll do next week. Alrighty, I was gonna message y'all about it. We'll do the preseason. Well, not preseason. The postseason.
Oh,
awards,
Chiefs
or
Titans?
predictions. Oh yeah, Chiefs Titans. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
Chiefs,
last
Titans.
one before we got into
Let's
the
talk
to the
about
Bills. Man,
Oh,
Chiefs
let's-
at 6-2.
Let's hear what you think about
Titans,
the Chiefs. Let's see what we got.
Titans at 5-3, 20 to
They
17.
didn't look good, but they,
Kenny?
Me personally.
Kenny? Oh, where he is.
Nah, he's there. It kind of went in and out for a second.
Oh, yeah, just a minute.
But me personally, I think if Tannehill's there, they might have a chance to win the game. But
Derrick Henry doing
You don't
Derrick
think
Henry
so?
things. So
You don't think so?
I think that it was so
Well-
close because they had Malik Willis.
I mean, also we all have the same amount of receptions as receivers.
Explain
game.
that. Explain that. What do you mean by that?
I think that there wasn't enough film on him. It was a very unexpected thing. Like they're running read options that they don't run with Tannehill. Like it was a whole different looking team. I'm not saying Malik Willis is better than Ryan Tannehill, but I'm saying I think that it helped out that they didn't know what to expect.
Dedication, Justin, and time, and a lot of graphic making. So yeah,
How do you guys know about everyone on these teams? How
it's
do
our
you keep
job.
How do you keep?
It's kind of
How
job,
do you keep on all these?
I mean, we basically do it because we have this. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
we-
think,
and fantasy football.
I would
and
also say,
parlays.
I would also say we gamble. We gamble on sports a lot.
and you got to look at them analytics. You
look at
can't
the
be putting your
analytics.
bread on not knowing somebody.
We got. I mean, like, yeah, I would say we gamble on sports a lot. We play. I mean,
can't do those high odds
Kenny and
bets.
Phil play Madden.
Yeah, I think that's where it's rooted in for
playing
me at
fantasy
least.
football. And then honestly, like
Yeah.
before, I mean, I was always kind of like this with sports, but then once we started doing the podcast, like, okay, there's like something I'm gonna sit down and watch this game because I know we're gonna talk about it or whatever.
But yeah, I think it's for me. It started
Texans,
with
Browns, I gotta watch
it
this
started
game.
with Madden.
Yeah.
I think Madden, MLB. That's how you kind of learn sports. You play
play
the game. You see the rosters. You see who's
See the
99.
players. Yeah, yep.
Who the
Also-
middle guys are. You feel me? So
Also, just watching sports with family and stuff like that. Family members introduce you to sports all the time when you're young. Make sure you like a team they like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because my little brother's a Buccaneers fan, so it's just
So are
a
you?
lot of nasty
yeah.
work.
Right.
Yeah,
Only,
this is-
only during the playoffs. Only during the playoffs. That's it.
Aren't
Only
you a
playoff time.
Buccaneers fan? Remember, can I get the screenshot?
Only during playoff time.
Can I get the screenshot?
Only during playoff.
We have
This
to make
wasn't
you- we
Halloween
might-
episode. This wasn't a Halloween episode either. This is in February.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You just kind of like just absorb all that stuff, especially with fantasy football too. You got to kind of know what's going on so you can
Make trades.
somewhat
That's when I really started,
forecast your season.
following the
Yeah,
players more.
right. Yep.
Once I got into big money fantasy leagues,
You feel me? We're not as great as stat man, but we try to
Whoa.
we try to
all
be
that, bro.
stat man.
Personally.
He's got all the advanced stats that nobody knows about.
No, I know
He
the
said-
stats that nobody would actually use.
Neil said, "Fuck IBM" on ESPN.
He'd be like when the tackle hits his right toe 76 times.
Yeah, that's the
he
stats
blocks
that I
somebody
know.
80% of
That
the
shit
time.
don't
It's
help
like,
in
bro,
fantasy
what?
football.
Oh, like Rams coin tosses.
Oh, I will say this. I will say this. The Rams have lost almost every single coin toss this year. So.
Oh, but
Um,
that was the craziest. That was the craziest shit when you said that.
to go back to
But
the,
it-
But you know it was
Chiefs,
the truth,
though,
right?
the problem
Yeah, go
with
ahead.
the Chiefs
Go ahead,
too,
Kenny.
the same thing that we were saying about the Bills. Their leading rusher was Patrick Mahomes with 6 carries and 63 yards. Like outside of
Last
him,
drive.
He had
Nope.
some timely plays in that game too.
like outside of him, their next leading rusher had 5 yards.
Yeah, they got to figure
There we
out
go.
that running back spot, man. It's-
Well, that's the
CEH
H or
4
Pacheco?
for 5, Pacheco 5 for 5, McKinnon
yeah.
3 for 4. CEH 1.3 yards per carry, Pacheco
So-
1 yard per carry, McKinnon
so-
1.3 yards.
Sounds
per
like the
carry.
Rams.
So do you guys think that is not faith in those guys, or is it just the game plan?
I think it's the game plan. I mean, Mahomes threw the ball 68 times, but it never looked like he was doing it out of desperation because they were never out of the game. It's just they game planned to not have the running backs touch the ball, and that's probably an awful game plan. But I guess
I
when you
know
have
his arm.
Kelce,
I know his
Juju,
arm was
Hardman-
probably ready to fall off after that game.
But at the same time, though, like I'm saying the run game. But how many of those passes to Cole were really glorified run plays? Like a lot of them were behind the line of scrimmage, and like he went
Yeah.
6 for 79, and I would imagine the air
Is
yards.
he
on his
RB1?
catches- Pretty much, because if you think about it, I don't think the air yards on his for 79 yards probably weren't more than 7 yards.
Pain.
What do y'all think about the crowded wide receiver room now? Who you think is gonna emerge as the top 3 or the top 2 guys
the
to go
Chiefs?
with Kelsey? Yeah.
Probably Juju's
We're-
probably one of them.
Yeah, so not Kels, we're taking up because we know he's the one.
Yeah. I'm saying the top
Yeah.
2 besides him.
Juju for sure.
Juju and Miko. I think
Yeah.
that's they have the most common.
Hey, Mr. Showboat. How you doing?
What's good,
Coach
man? What's
Junior.
good?
What's up? Long time no see.
Congrats to you too, man.
Yeah, baby
I
Sherlock.
think
He named it
Tony's
after
just
me,
gonna-
by the way.
Tony's just going to be a toy for them to play with. MVS is going to be just go run downfield, and if you're open, he'll throw you the ball. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Juju and Miko show.
Pass
What
to,
did
pass to
you
the
do?
Super
Get
Bowl.
10 and 100.
10 and 88.
Yeah. He had a
He didn't
solid,
do very good the last couple games. So.
very clutch catches down the stretch in the game. What is that for?
Hey,
What's going on the plays?
George Phil Jr. is going to be amazing. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that's like I feel like that's a combination of things though. It all depends on how it goes. If you're calling stuff and it's completely locked up and you're not making adjustments, that's on the coach.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, but if the game plan is there and players are dropping passes, missing holes, running, then that's on the players.
So also,
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't be a bad game plan at that point. That'd be bad execution.
True.
also you got to look at. So I think a lot of when you call something like how are you going to game plan, right? Your coach comes into a game with 30 plays, right? His first 30 plays. This is what we're going to run at whatever type of way. That's your game plan, right? And then the other team is like, they're not going to let us run these 30 plays. You got to be able to flip the switch and get off your game plan quick. And that's where the best offensive minds, the best coaches in the league can do that shit. Same thing with defense too, right? Your defensive coaches will come out, like Raheem Morris, I'm sure, some of the great defensive coaches in the league come out and they'll be like, oh, all right, we're going to play this for the first 30 games of the 30 downs of the game, we're going to play this shell defense, right? Oh, they're coming out 11 personnel. We can't play this shell anymore. We got to switch it up.
And you saw that with the Chiefs last year when people said we're going to sit in too high with two safeties.
And
you got to do something else.
It took them a long time to figure it out, but
Right.
they did end up figuring it out. So yeah, that's like a big part of game planning right there too.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on really quick. You guys are funny about the Bills, man. I'm gonna rewatch this later.
I mean, I would say the same about any team that was anointed the chosen ones.
Oh man, what do y'all think about the what do you think about the Chargers right now? You got any life?
5-3
I can
right
tell
now,
you,
right?
I watched them play against my team,
Right.
and they stink. They're
They're
not a
saying
good
that
football team.
they're saying that 5-3
Chargers
right
stink?
now.
No, I mean, like, I'm not. They're good. They're 5-3, so they have a record, but they stink. Like, no one should be afraid of the Chargers.
Chargers
They
stink.
were Taquan Graham. I don't know. A ghost made him fumble the ball. But
Oh
if he
yeah,
doesn't-
that was wild.
If he doesn't fumble the ball, that's a
Yo,
loss.
That's game, yeah.
yo,
it's
I'm not
over.
gonna lie to you, bro. What is there's there's gotta be like a hex over the Falcons, bro.
It's not, but no. The thing that the Chargers have the same hex, so that's why it was funny to watch it happen because
Oh,
both
my
teams were just
goodness.
trying to blow the game. Like no
I
one
was
wanted to
like,
win that game.
he just fumbled that like it just. I was just like, what the hell?
It's ironic because he had the ball in his left hand and he switched it to the right hand so that he wouldn't fumble it, or if he did, it would go out of bounds. And he fumbled the ball trying to not fumble the ball. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Could the offense counter the coach's plays?
Not if you're Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about audibling. The top tier quarterbacks, most of the quarterbacks,
They call their own plays.
yeah, you gotta be able to call your own plays. Gotta be able to
Hey,
take the
that's right.
pacifier out. To be honest, that's funny as hell.
Which Russell Wilson did that?
Is that Russ Wilson?
Speaking of Russell Wilson, did you guys see what Pete Carroll came out and said today or yesterday?
Nah, I
They
didn't.
were
What
asking
he
about
say?
Geno. He said Geno's a great quarterback, and he goes right off the wristband. There's been a lot of resistance to that with the last guy,
Wow.
aka pretty much saying Russell Wilson didn't listen to me.
Personally, no.
Cash that boost on FanDuel, by the way. Ja has 21 right now. Jokic got his.
Every time I don't want to take it, it cashes. Some bullshit.
You be alright.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I mean, that's just a simple. I mean, that's just you got to just take that.
Yeah.
You got two guys that are averaging 28 a game or 25 to 28 a game. That, yeah, you got to take that.
There's this one on.
They tried.
DraftKings
Vegas
as well.
tried. Vegas called up and tried. They said, "Listen, Jokic tonight, y'all better call every foul. And they said, all right, bet. And he still got the 20 piece.
There's also one for
Trials
Tatum,
trials
KD,
and
Ja, and
tribulations.
LeBron.
Trials and tribulations, he said. It's funny as hell. All right, man. What's going on? What's going on fantasy wise with y'all, man? Fantasy football.
I'm starting to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yo, is Elijah Mitchell on the block?
He's on the
Yes.
IR.
That's the last 2 weeks, Lawrence. Damn.
He's coming back.
He's not coming back.
Yes, he is.
Who's he to play for? What team?
Oh, we're having difficulties with
The
Kenny.
49ers.
He's gonna play over Christian McCaffrey.
Bro, listen.
He's not playing.
Bigger picture, bro. All right, so if he's not gonna play, then
He's just sitting on my IR spot. When the time comes, he'll be dropped.
I'll trade you for him.
I'll trade you too. Neil.
What we talking about? I'll
What we
trade
talking-
you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Bidding war. Let's go, Lawrence.
I'll trade. Yo, Kenny, you just left out, bro. I don't know what's
Is
going
Keenan
on.
Allen ever gonna play football again?
No,
He said his coach is saying day to day, but that's probably bullshit.
no. Listen, man. When you're old and you have hamstring injuries,
Just honestly, if we have alcohol in our system, we're not surviving that game. I promise you. It also
you're
depends what
right.
game it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what. I don't know how people get hamstring injuries.
By
Like-
playing football every single day of your
Ask
life.
Malcolm Brogdon.
No.
He got one today.
That's not.
It's from. I feel like it's from overstriding and over like when you run.
Potassium.
You shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't get injured from that. If you close up your stride, I don't think you have hamstring injuries. But I would have to speak to someone that knows that type of stuff. That too. Yep, that's true. That's true, Midas. That's true. You haven't went to? Nah, we haven't. We've talked about it, but that's gonna be tough to facilitate. I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
Why couldn't we just go to a Nets game?
I'm always down.
I'll call up Phil, not this Phil.
Obviously, I know what you're talking about.
I would never call you.
Nah, we could probably get on.
I think it would just be a matter of just.
You know me a favor though.
I think it would just be a matter of trying to get together, like to just get into a game. Like, what game would we go to?
It would have to be close, and it would have to be.
It have to be Knicks or Nets probably.
Or
Furthest
Celtics.
I would go.
I would,
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna
Celtics
lie.
game.
I'm not gonna lie. I would rather go to the Knicks game because I don't want to hear not one of y'all cheering. I don't want to go to Boston, and I don't want to go to the Nets. We'd have to go to the Knicks
You want to go to a Knicks game?
Why would you want to go to a Knicks game?
Right.
because I don't want to hear y'all cheering.
What if we're not? You don't have a fair team in the NBA. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you?
You have no stake in this.
That's one of the.
I have no
worst
stake.
shit I've ever
No
heard in
s-
my life.
Oh, if they're playing Kevin Durant, I'm sorry. If they're playing KD, then you probably have a stake in it.
Obviously, if it's a good team the Knicks are playing, we could go to that.
I'm not going to a Knicks game.
I mean, I'll be down to cheer
That's
against
the
the
thing,
Knicks.
I'm not going
First
to a
of
Knicks
all,
game.
you got to spend like $1,000 to get a nosebleed seat at the Garden.
Like,
You do?
You know, Barkley's.
Hey, Kenny, before you
First
came
off,
in,
my son Phil. Let me make the phone. Let me just make the phone.
Kenny said,
He said, "Make the
Lawrence said, I don't want to go to a Nets or Celtics game because he doesn't want to
I
hear
don't
me
want
or Neil
to. I
cheer
don't
for a
want to
team.
hear them cheering.
Even though he has
I'm
no
not-
basketball team.
I'm not going to a Boston game because I hate Boston fans, so that would
Yeah.
never.
That's better. I'd rather you say that, to be honest.
Yeah, like right. Let's just be real here.
Let's
talk
be real. I'm
about-
not going to Boston games. I fucking hate Boston. No, I've been to a
fair.
Boston game. It's pretty good. The TD Garden.
I'd rather
there's
you
not
say
a
that,
bad
Lawrence.
seat in the TD Garden. It's if you have never been to the TD Garden, it's definitely a stadium to go to watch. It's so nice in there.
Yeah, Lawrence.
I would say go to a Boston game just to go to the Garden. To be honest.
Hold on, let's see. Oh, before you dipped out, Kenny, how's fantasy looking for you in all your leagues?
Oh, I'm living lavish in all my fantasy leagues right now. I'm going to make the playoffs and all. You're going to win them all. So
Good job, King.
That's the attitude to have.
For me, for strictly talking IBTE, doing good in one and could be doing better in the other one. So, I mean, armchair, top three. I think 5 and 3. We're on the top 3 seeds, and then the other one, I think I'm 3-6 and 9th. So
Well,
could
you're
be a
in
lot worse.
8 leagues, so how you doing on the other 6?
I'm in. Actually, no, wait. Also, I'm in an offshore one as well.
The,
So
the second and the fourth.
I'm in 5 surprisingly this year.
December 2nd, the Nets play the Raptors, and then December 4th they play the Celtics. It's a Friday then a Sunday.
Damn.
So-
I have to make a call.
So they had to make a call. Hey, I'm always down. I'm always down.
Well, hopefully, it goes a lot better than the one you made in the playoffs last year.
Shut the fuck up.
Inside sources, they'll come back.
That was
He
a
said
different.
They'll come back.
That nail was above. That nail was above the 49ers versus the Rams week because you really went live. You were acting real unusual.
I've only been live 3 times in my life. NFC Championship, Super Bowl,
Sit like this.
Game 7 of the Nets game.
Well,
That was crazy.
2 for 3.
his damn pinky toe.
2 for 3.
It's crazy.
The motherfucking shoe. Take that fucking shoe off. Could you imagine?
He said Mike Miller it.
Bro,
Just
I'm telling you, if
fuck it.
KD's shoe is on, that's the Bucks ain't
No,
winning the
because he probably
championship
wears
then.
like a size 19.
That was a size like 24. He had like a size 24 shoe on. If he just wore a regular size shoe, he would. But the Nets would have won the championship. I mean, you can't make this shit up. I can't ever have it all. All right, I can't ever have it all.
Wait. Didn't y'all go to overtime? Or
Yeah.
did they go to overtime?
And they lost
Yes.
overtime.
We
Oh,
lost in
okay.
overtime.
All right.
All this pain.
We
in
shouldn't
my
have been
heart.
in overtime.
Oh,
He just had a
man.
regular size shoe on. He wears a size shoe 4 times size bigger than what he fucking wears.
Stupid, bro. All right, man. Let's.
What they say about guys who wear big shoes?
Whoa.
Big socks.
Pause.
Big socks, man.
We got
Big
pick'ems.
socks.
We got pick'ems or what?
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
got-
fuck off.
You're
Yeah,
talking
we
about
got- we
footwear,
got pick 'em.
Kenny.
We
You're
got
talking about
pick 'em.
footwear, obviously.
NFL pick'ems.
Anybody
Let's
been
get
playing-
let's get
anybody
into
been playing
it.
Call of Duty or no? I haven't touched that
Listen,
game.
I'm in.
I gotta wait for this
They
Slap
gave
'em
me
up,
the
slap
wrong
'em up,
copy.
TV.
I don't know what happened. Somebody gave me the wrong copy of the game. I only got 2 maps. I can only play 2 maps.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
what
played
are
the-
they, Neil?
I played that border crossing map
You got
with
the
all
black
the fucking
market
cars
Call of
and the
Duty.
vans
Oh.
and shit.
Well, what game modes are you playing?
Yeah, I would say what game
There's
was
domination and team deathmatch.
That's
it.
why.
That's why.
That's why.
What do you mean? That's the only. Those are the 2 main modes of Call of Duty.
Turn team deathmatch off. It is dog.
No, I like.
shit.
Don't listen to him. I got team deathmatch, kill confirmed, hard point, domination. That's what I have on, and I get.
You got
Kill
you got-
confirmed is sweaty.
Rel, he got the black market.
Running after those tags, bro, is crazy. Is madness.
Well, then don't run after the tag. I don't have to tell you.
He got
You
the
got
Call of
to.
Duty.
That's the only way you can win.
Bro, I'm telling you, I got the wrong version.
You know, you got the Call of Duty that fell out the truck. I'm telling you.
Somebody gave me the wrong version
Crazy.
of the game. I only got 2 maps. I actually looked it up after because I fucking had no idea. I was like, bro, does Call of Duty only have 2 maps? Like, am I tripping?
Because you gotta take our word for it, Lawrence.
Yeah,
No, this was before. This was before when I was playing the game, and I was like, "What the fuck is
You
going on?"
said that last week, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought that it was because like the pass hasn't been released yet or anything yet.
Nah, I play. I like for high kills, hard point,
He got it with a
headquarters,
Bev.
Domination.
I got
He
the
got-
Wish
he
version.
got
I got it off
caught.
Wish.
He went to Wally's.
Into the bodega.
I got the DH
He had it from the
gate.
Hawk. That's crazy.
DHA.
I went to DH gate for it. I pre-ordered it through DH.
The LA Baba.
I called up AutoZone. I had
So
I
let me get a
pre-ordered
chopped
through
cheese in
AutoZone.
Call of Duty. On the side.
Yeah, let me
You
get
got
a
it.
chopped cheese with a side of MW2.
So don't forget the
Yeah,
Bev.
Yeah,
Never,
the
never,
Aki-
never.
I actually paid for
The
it
Aki
with
way.
food stamps.
Never, never, never.
Hey, give me that Call of Duty that new Call of Duty, the Aki way. Oh, that's only got 2 maps. Bet.
Yeah, we definitely gotta run because I just don't think there's 2 maps. I know for a for a
Sure.
fact.
Maybe I gotta play with somebody else. I don't know.
Did you see the racetrack one yet?
No, I've only played 2 maps. I'm telling you.
Wait,
I haven't
and
seen
that
it.
one's a team deathmatch map too.
Bro, I've
It
seen
definitely
2
is.
maps. That fucking maps with
And
all
it's
the
a
cars.
domination one. Yeah, no, that's the worst map on the game. I wish
Bro,
they would just blow
Neil's
it.
gonna load it
And
up
that's the
tonight and
thing.
you're gonna hear the Halo
I
theme
keep
song.
It's the worst 2 maps.
I'm telling
in
you
the
right
game.
now, when you play that one with the border thing, bro,
Oh, I just
have
want- I wanna
RPG,
quit.
have play RPG, have stuns on, have frags on, all of that. You gotta. That's what you gotta do on that.
Well,
match.
after I'm just
fun.
sitting here saying I've
And
only
drill
played 2
bit.
maps. Lawrence tells me, "Have you played the map?" But bro,
Yeah, well, you didn't tell us what
How
the
do they
second
have
one
two
was. You said the
maps?
border crossing. What's
it's
the
a
other
border
one?
cross
Yeah.
one, and the other one it's like the there's a main house in like the middle of the jungle and shit. It's ass.
The jungle.
Middle of the jungle.
Yeah,
you
it's
got some.
I wish. I got the wish version.
Wait.
No, he's saying the jungle. I know what he's talking about. It's got water.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's big. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's got the water.
Oh, where people can. Oh, where people can
Yeah.
swim in it.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got the-
that one. That's a good map. That's a good map.
You got the
Think about it.
version where he opens it. You're gonna hear the Halo theme song instead of the Call of Duty theme
You
song.
get the
I'll
Call of
be
Duty
alright.
Aki with for sure. All right, man. Let's get to these pick'ems, man. What we got?
Hey,
What we got, Kenny?
did I go undefeated last week or what?
Yeah, so last week, Neil went
My man, Baller
undefeated.
Central was dead.
Kenny went undefeated.
That's not. You're hearing rumors. So.
John went undefeated.
And that's just like Kenny said. The streets don't lie. The
The
streets.
streets,
That's what
the streets misinterpret news
Yeah,
sometimes.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
boy.
the streets say IBT 91, Baller Central 85.
That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, boy. Wait, what do
We
you
would
what do you
have-
identify as, Phil? What do you
identifies
identify as?
he's conflicted.
My last name. He.
He is no he. What
Him.
you got to make a decision. If it comes down to it, are you IBT or? I mean, if we're gonna fight, which side are you on?
I'm going with my baby, Ball Central. We know this. It's a fact.
Wow.
It's my baby. I'm not leaving my baby.
Bro, are you kidding me? On an IBT Sports podcast, he's out here talking about
Lawrence, you know what to
once
do.
again,
You know what to do.
out here bringing up this
It's-
other fucking network.
Hold on.
Once
it's
again.
like if you're asking Lawrence to choose between Wrap 'em Up, Clap 'em Up, and IBTE.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No.
not.
Swish.
There's only one.
And they're
there's only one.
unrelated.
And it's
I know, I
also,
know.
All right, go, Kenny.
It's
Kenny,
also
let's get to the pick'ems,
it's
man.
also Wiku.
Let's get to the pick'ems.
We too. Yeah, my fault.
It's Weezy.
Whatever.
That's what Google Translate
make
says.
it
So
look
that's what we're
normal.
going with. Let's
You
go.
ain't even hot. Shit,
Hey
it
Dylan,
was-
how the Knicks doing tonight? Dylan, how's the
Wait,
Knicks
what's-
doing
wait,
tonight,
wait.
Dylan?
What's the score?
They're down by 30
God damn.
They
Damn,
suck.
Lawrence.
After that boost.
without Kyrie.
Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime, Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons. You know what time it is. Score
Dirty
Daryl,
Birds.
Mario, Super Mario.
Give me the team from America. Give me America's team in this one, Kenny.
That's right, baby.
Let me go Super Mario. We got ATL.
Randall looks amazing. Who cares how he looks? You're
You
down
guys are losing by
40.
30.
Fucking Dylan.
Come
I
on,
gotta-
Lawrence. Be picking.
Oh, do it for the culture, Lawrence.
Do it
Your
for the
pride,
vibe.
your pride or
Um,
pick'em. It's up to you.
Yeah,
You decide.
know, I gotta be. I'm one of the most reasonable on here, so I'm gonna
I had a
go
feeling I
with
was conflicted.
We're going with the Carolina Panthers, man.
Wow.
You feel me? Gotta go against the Falcons again
Pride
because
is
it's
the
always fuck the Falcons.
Pride is the devil.
That's a fact.
It's how I'm feeling.
Probably gonna roll out. Either
That's
Charlotte
how
or
I'm
Baker against
feeling.
us. Can't
Let's
wait.
go,
It ain't even gonna be close.
Carolina.
Anyways, game number 2, Minnesota versus Buffalo. It's a 1:00 game, so Kirk Cousins will probably look like an MVP. And
They're in Minnesota.
No, they're in Buffalo, and Josh Allen's status is unknown.
UCL. Damn.
I'm going with Minnesota.
Skull. Shout out to
Minnesota.
Against the Bills?
Minnesota.
Against the Bills? Is that the game we're picking?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go Skull.
Oh, I thought you were saying that like, yo, what are you thinking?
Where are you at?
Yeah, I am. I am saying that. I'm going Buffalo. The Bills
Yeah.
fucking stink. They barely beat the Guardians. They took a fucking
You said the Bills think?
He meant the
no.
Vikings.
The Vikings fucking
Oh,
stink.
come on.
Listen,
like, how
Listen, the Vikings are probably the most overrated team in the league right now. They're what 6-7
7-1.
7-1.
7-1.
7-1.
You
Yeah,
can
they're
only win the
overrated
games
as
in
fuck.
front of you, but you're right. They haven't. When they played a good team like the Eagles, we saw what happened.
Yeah, and they barely beat Tyler Heineke led Guardians. It took a fucking
Oh, it was a late comeback, yeah.
insane 2-minute comeback. So, give me the Bills.
Wait, where'd you say they're in Minnesota?
No, they're in Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
I'm going with Buffalo too.
Mm.
Philip,
Yeah, let me change that since they in Buffalo.
Whoa, no,
Let me
you
change
can't.
that. Let me change that.
Wait,
me
Kenny
change
did say kickoff is the deadline, so he's good. He's fine.
who's team
Yeah.
IBTE?
I can change.
I would know. We're Team Ball Central. I would.
He said.
Yeah, let me go.
He said.
Let me go
Mike
Skull,
said
Vikings.
24-21.
Shout out Woodman.
Yeah, go ahead. Pick the Vikings. Fucking baller central ass.
Game number
Sound like
3.
a hater over there.
Los Angeles Chargers, San Francisco 49ers. After watching the Chargers and the Niners, although the Chargers beat the Falcons and the Niners did
The
not,
Niners beat the Rams.
right, I do not think the Chargers are as good as advertised. I'm going with San Francisco with the addition of Christian McCaffrey.
Give me San Francisco
49ers,
all day. This game's
landslide.
not. This game's not even gonna be close. The Niners are gonna absolutely just smoke this team, and I'm pretty sure they get Debo back.
CMC, book it 100 plus, 2 TDs.
Yeah, this game
Yeah.
is over.
San Fran.
Chargers are like really just not good. Like watching that,
San
I
Fran
don't
sweep.
believe it.
Chargers aren't good. San Francisco sweeps the team in LA.
Game 4.
Damn.
Washington at Philadelphia. Monday Night Football.
We gotta pick.
Wait, hold on, real quick. The San Fran played the Rams twice already, right?
Correct.
Okay, so they about to beat both the tenants in their own stadium.
As I just said.
But San Fran is home.
Oh, they're home. Okay. I was about to say that's a bad look for that
As long as
apartment.
hey, listen. As long
Dylan-
as that Chargers
Dylan's gonna be the one to
as
put a
long as
parlay
that
on it. I'll put a
Chargers
bet on
check
it.
clears. I don't care who they win or.
Dylan, on what basis? You just be saying shit, bro.
For those of you on Facebook that can't see, Dylan put in the YouTube comments, he has a feeling Debo throws a touchdown to CMC this weekend.
I could say
Bro,
maybe the other
absolutely.
way around, but I don't know about Debo.
He said, "Stop bringing that up." Hey, listen, I just
Say that's
49ers 30
smoked
30 to
them.
10.
Not 30. They ain't putting a 30 piece up. Not with
30
Jimmy
to
Garoppolo.
10.
I'll say 27-13 maybe, 27-10. Maybe 24.
I don't know, man. The Falcons, whose offense moves at a snail's pace, put up 17 on them and could have scored more if they, had a brain. But
I'm gonna say
what's the next
27-10,
game?
27-13.
I said it. I said Washington at Philly, Monday Night Football.
Oh
Philly,
my
Philly.
God. Who's going? Anybody going Washington?
No,
Put us all down.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Philly to go 9
But
and
it's
0.
funny, though. This is going to – I mean, I'm not picking against Philly, but it's going to be a game like this that they lose that everyone's like, oh, no chance, because that's what happens when you're undefeated. Because
Yeah.
they lose eventually. It's an unfortunate fact,
Well-
but it happens.
They better not go in there coasting.
Do they lose eventually though?
Well, they shouldn't. I mean, it's crazy to say.
They'll probably
Give
just
it
lose to
their
one of the
chance.
NFC East teams. That's what I'm guessing. They probably will. Call it right now. They lose to the Giants. Calling it.
See, man.
Or like Dylan said, Aaron Rodgers is going to turn back to MVP form against them.
Imagine.
That's actually likely. That's the kind of game that you lose when you're on a hot streak.
Yep.
To a team that stinks that has a good quarterback, they just all of a sudden turn it on and you can't stop them.
You gonna need to take something special before that game.
Oh,
Kirk
man.
Nowitzki.
But listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. We're gonna get the last words from the fellas. He said, "You see what they let Damian Pierce do." Yeah, they
Damian
did get
Pierce,
cut.
that boy.
They did get cut up. I'm not gonna lie to you. They did get cut up. Definitely.
Yeah, but Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson are not half the running back that Damian Pierce is. I will go on
Yeah.
record as saying that.
Yes, I agree.
Hey,
Sorry, Phil. I
according-
know you love me, Rob.
Yeah. Dylan does too, so it's fine.
Philly gonna lose. Philly gonna lose to the Titans. Interesting.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Derrick Henry does twice the
He's-
damage Damian Pierce did.
Chaz is he's a Titans fan.
The
Imagine.
Titans. Can we just have
I mean-
Robert Woods back?
Taj, according to the coin toss, you guys are gonna lose to the Patriots again.
Y'all
so
just let
we'll
him
see.
go.
Can we just have him back? I'll just take him. Like y'all ain't even
Only if you had the same patience as you do with OBJ. You guys are like, come back.
I can't wait for OBJ to sign with us.
Setting up college trips for him and shit.
Toast.
He's traveling all over the world.
They just
What's
need to
what's
put
his
him
three
on the-
team? What's his 3 teams they just announced?
Well, apparently the Cowboys are on the fucking board now too.
Was it Cowboys,
Cowboys,
Bills,
and Rams.
Bills,
Do you guys think they should have just kept Amari?
and the Rams?
Yeah,
If
the
they're,
Rams have been on his list the whole time.
yeah. Do you guys think
No,
it was?
he,
It was-
he's altered
no,
his list in the
yeah,
past couple
the-
of days
the one-
because he said he wants to play for a Super Bowl contender and he wants to play in warm weather.
I think I might be tripping. I don't know why I thought the hashtag said Minnesota when that tweet
Minnesota
came out earlier.
was reaching out to him.
Yeah. So that might have been what it was.
So, do you guys think Dallas made a mistake for getting rid of Cooper? Then, if they're going after OBJ, apparently.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, AJ Brown definitely gonna be holding that game dear to his heart because he was talking mad shit about them during the game.
He said no one's open. No one's still open.
Here we go. Free agent OBJ names 4 potential landing spots. Let it open up. They said whether it's Buffalo, whether it's Green Bay, Cowboys, reunion with the Giants, I want to be able to spill my last. I'm not saying I only have 3 or 4 left, but these next 3 or 4 years into something where I can buy a home, where I can call this place a home. I'm tired of living out of too many suitcases. You know, I've done that rock and roll life.
I just
That
want to
is
listen to my Drake in peace.
quote
In peace.
from
That's it.
Yeah. So
But these guys are also very strategic. He could be saying those 4 names, and those are not any of the names that he's actually talking to.
yeah, he just wants to feel the love. That's what it is. But
Like Drake.
any last words, fellas, before we wrap it up tonight?
Let's see. Hey.
Nope.
Damn. Well, I guess not. I guess not. Hey, another week. Consistency is key. See you guys next
Yes, sir.
Wednesday.
Yes, sir. What about you, Kenny?
I
No
got
Sean Tucker.
Syracuse stinks. They're 6-0. They lost, and then they lost 3 straight. They
Oh
are.
damn, they
They
have.
lost that last game. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to
Damn.
Clemson, they lost to Notre Dame, and they lost to Pitt.
Pitt.
This is
Yeah, like
this
this
is what
shit,
happens
too.
when you don't. You know how you watch the Saints every week, and you just say, "Why isn't Alvin Kamara touching the ball every time we go on the field?" That's how I feel watching
very
Syracuse
true.
when they don't give Sean Tucker the ball. So I've just
He should have got the ball more in the Clemson game too.
yeah, and then he should have gotten the ball more when they played Notre Dame, and then he should have got the ball more when they played against Pittsburgh. But he just doesn't. So I don't know. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I
What
can't
about
put my
what
energy-
about you? What about you, now? What you
I
got?
don't have shit to say. The Rams fucking suck. I fucking hate football. So I have shit to say. Honestly, the Rams are the worst team in the league. Might be the worst team in the league.
my
So
At least the Nets are blowing out the Knicks, right?
Oh man, listen,
it's my
You guys got
only
Jack
hope.
Vaughn, too. So, yay.
y'all are hilarious.
locked
Man.
him up.
I thought we were gonna
Multi-year
fucking-
contract.
I thought we were gonna sign the rapist, but I guess not.
Oh my goodness.
Basically, what they did
I
was
don't think they said that that's what he did.
Oh, I
It's
thought
not-
he was raping.
No, I don't think that that's ever what was said.
Oh.
No,
it was a
No.
consensual relationship. By the way,
Mill, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
it was a
What?
consensual relationship. The
Jesus Christ.
Celtics pretty much said that if you sign him, we'll put all the dirt we have on him when you sign him. So we'll see how that goes.
All right,
so
man.
it's
But
Jack
my last words is appreciate these guys for being consistent with me. Shout out to Taj, Rel, Midas in the chat. We had Justin tonight. Appreciate you for tuning in. Who else? Who else was here? Dylan was here. Shout out to Dylan.
Showboat.
I'm probably about to be in the Discord too after this, bro. So, Showboat was in
I'll
here.
be there.
Congrats to him too.
First on the kid.
And then we got Chaz too, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We here every Wednesday at 8:30.
Unless
no
the
matter
Rams
what.
lose, then Neil's not here.
Yeah, then yeah. But it's
here?
surprising day. Very surprising.
It's
day.
an off week, yeah.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, sub to the channel. Inspired by True Events Network on YouTube. We also on all audio platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google podcasts too. So if you like the audio, listen to it in your car.
Hopefully this YouTube video stays up. So we'll see.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Well, see you, Paul Pierce.
Doubtful.
To the graveyard. No.
Oh my goodness.
Monica.
There's money to be made.
Yo, y'all are too much, man. Yo, we up out of here. We appreciate y'all, man.
Saints stink.
Oh man, that's foul.